Okay, everyone. Hope you're having a good Thursday. So I'm going to go over what I came up with for the clean eating group. Basically, if you watched the video Lena posted either a few weeks ago, a few days ago about Anita Myron creating her calendar, creating consistency, one of the parts that I really liked was the clean eating group. You'll add anyone who's interested. I sent a little flyer in the chat if you want to advertise it that way or doing your own way. That's cool. So anyone who's interested, it's no strings attached. You'll go ahead and add them. The point is that they'll get exposed to what clean eating is. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of workouts in there too. YouTube videos, nothing crazy. And then hopefully they'll become interested. Either one or two people will become interested or just think about you when they're ready to start their journey. So I'm going to share my screen. Okay. Can you see my Google Doc? Wonderful. So the prep days will be Saturday and Sunday. I'll probably create the group either tomorrow night or Saturday morning. The prep days is going to be a shopping list. So I'm going to post this and also a text version of it for people. So hopefully they'll go shopping or, they'll just have an idea of what it's like to eat holistically. And then the same time, I'll be talking about meal prepping along with a few articles. I'm going to write out a little welcome, an intro, some do's and don'ts about clean eating so that they have a guide while they go along. And then portion control. So I'll do this. I'm not going to talk about containers because maybe people don't have it. They don't know what it is. So something that everybody can go off of. And then actually, let me do it like this. So then day one, which would be Monday, and remember, this is going to run monthly. I'll probably change it once we have feedback or whatever it is. The way I've laid it out is each day is going to have a topic. Each day is going to have a recipe for breakfast, snack, lunch, and dinner. And then also something to engage them. So the first day will be about cravings and snacking. So how are they going to overcome that while they're clean eating? Because that's a struggle that I feel like people go through. So it'll be a little write-up about that, some recipes for people. I'm going to post every morning before I go to work. So it'll be up by like 7 in the morning. Everything will be on for that day. So you can tag your people, do whatever you need to do. The way we're going to engage them the first day is they can post their meal prep. I'll post my meal prep for that week. I encourage the coaches to do that so that they get variety and not just what I'm posting. And then highlighting your healthy snacks that are helping you get through the day. The second day, Thirsty Tuesday, talk about water intake. Post this little picture here that I made while we were doing the Coach Basics. YouTube video from Autumn, 21 Day Fix, about staying hydrating and losing weight. Again, some recipes for them. And then how to engage them, display your water intake. I'll probably post a picture of the water gallon and the times when you should be drinking. The third day will be Workout Wednesday. So this is where I might sprinkle in either a YouTube video, a success story, whatever it is, so they can start thinking that on top of their nutrition, they can match that with the workout plan. So again, recipes for every time of day. And then a group takeaway, if they could design a perfect workout routine to target the areas they want to work out, what would it be? So someone who just wants to shred fat, T25, whatever that is, so that if your people are posting, you have an idea of what they want, so you can talk to them already and have that insight and have that conversation about them. So then Thursday, leave the best for almost last. Talk about Shakeology, green smoothies, and shakes. So there's something missing here that Anna sent to me that I'm going to add. But talk to them about the differences with smoothies, shakes, protein, stuff like that. Not everyone is going to jump on the bandwagon of Shakeology, so I wanted to add a little bit of green smoothies and things that they might be interested in. So then we have our recipes once again. And then the takeaway for the day will be, how balanced are your meals? Are you missing any key nutrients? Which, if they are, that's where you can bring in the conversation about Shakeology and about how that'll get them on top of their nutrition on a daily basis. And then Friday will either be, it's not going to be Flex Friday, actually. It's Fast Forward Friday. Where do you see yourself in 3 months and how am I getting there? So you'll have, again, your recipes for the day. And then since this is the last day, it's only 5 days. The group takeaway, what are your questions, comments? What is your next move after learning all of this? So that's my write-up. I'm going to make it a lot prettier before we start on Sunday. So ideally, we're going to start advertising either tonight or tomorrow. I'm going to post it again tomorrow. I posted it earlier in the week. And then anyone who's interested, just add them. You can ask them if they want to be added, no strings attached. I have a write-up for that too if you need it. But if anyone has any feedback, questions, I would love it because I kind of just made everything up.
Yeah, I think it's wonderful. It looks great. I think that it'll engage them. My only concern about this is I just want to ask, you said we're going to provide them with the shopping list, right? So that they can get prepared. I guess my only concern is for them to say, is there any way that they can get the recipes the day before so that they're prepping ahead of time?
We can do that. I think that's a good idea.
Then, like, what is it? So like Sunday, you give them whatever they have to prepare on Monday, but then hold the information to engage them for Monday.
Okay, I like that because one of the recipes is also overnight oats, so that would make sense that I have to post it the day before.
Cool. Yeah, but I think it's beautiful. I mean, you nailed everything. I think it's going to help us all learn the needs of every person ahead of time so that come Saturday morning when we're reaching out to them, to have that conversation and invite them to our challenge group, we already know, who our prospect is. So I love it. Great job.
Thank you.
It looks so good. I have a question.
What's up?
Where did you get the recipes from? I'm just curious.
So, a few places. I have Fixate, so some of them are from Fixate. Some of them are from bodybuilding.com. It's, everyone knows it's the free website that has stuff on it. And then other things are recipes that I've done, and I've just looked for the legitimate recipe and made sure the ingredients were cool.
Another question, actually.
It'll say it, where it's from.
Another question for you is, are you going to encourage them to weigh themselves before they start to see like if they had any, if they lost any weight? Because if they do, then this way it's a good way to say, like you said, fast forward, you've lost 3 pounds, 5 pounds, what are you going to do to maintain it kind of thing, to kind of hook them.
I like that. I'm adding it
to
the intro.
Yeah, Gabby, also, and Rosa, I think this is very creative in regards to engagement, education, knowledge, and also to reiterate what Gabby's saying, what if also say, well, why are you doing this? How are you feeling that you want to start eating? And then ask them at the end, how are you feeling? What was your weight and what was your end result? Like, how do you feel now? How's your digestive system, whatever their issue was.
Ooh, I think that's a great suggestion. I feel like to incorporate it, I could say, in the beginning, think about your why you decided to join. And then at the end, when they're reflecting, reach out to the person who invited you and, engage in that conversation.
Then also, Rosa, a question generally, is it based on a specific calorie intake? So if we're asked, well, this is based on how many calories? Is it based on portion control? Like, what are we basing the calories or the diet or the clean eating every day?
Portion control. I don't know. I'm not cool. I'm not smart enough to do the calories. So I've been checking how much it is that they're going to be eating at every meal. And based on what it is, what I eat between is the 1,500 and 1,700. So I guess we could go off of that, but let me look at it again.
I would suggest this, so that they can see progress in the 5 days. I would say stay within 1,200 to the, what is it, the 1,200 to the 1,499 calories, so that they're not like under, but they're like right there where they can still see some progress. You know what I mean? Word. And also, can you incorporate in the beginning, I don't know if I missed it, having them introduce themselves.
Okay.
So like when you do your introduction, let them introduce themselves as well. And then I think that it's good whoever invites people. So like if I have 2 people in there, like I'll introduce myself as well. So like if there's any coaches in there, have introduce yourselves.
I think also probably early morning on Sunday, or because I know our last call for people is Saturday or late Saturday. With providing them with the shopping list, we got to remember, like, this is like, we got to hand everything to them, like walk them through everything, like how to meal prep. And so I think that we should either do a video about how to do that or just lay something out. Like, I think we often forget that what seems so natural to us isn't to other people, especially if it's a clean eating group, right? So we want to do like the 101 of what does it mean to, like, how does meal prep work? Because that's going to be essential to them being successful over the next 5 days.
I think one of the videos that you can utilize for that as well is the autumn one that she does for snack prepping. You can put that up at some point, like on Sunday, I guess, morning or whatever. Who's great with meal prepping that can do the video so that we can.
It's also about like explaining it. Like, who can do a good job at explaining and breaking down meal prep? Because I know I can't. Like, people be like, "Oh, but how do you know how much to buy?" I don't know. I just grab whatever.
But I think that I'm trying to think. The 1,200 calories. It's more of explaining. All your meals will incorporate protein. I mean, I can do it, I guess, because all the meals incorporate protein, carbs, all the all the food groups, and just to remind them that if they can remember to have 4 proteins a day, and then I can kind of say, proteins can be, I'm not going to give them the whole list, but I'll say, your recipes will incorporate all of these food groups, and say, but just have an understanding that you're having 4 proteins, at least 4 proteins a day. At least 3 vegetable servings. And I'll say servings so that they can understand. And then you're putting the measurements, hand measurement one or whatever, so that they can understand that as long as if they're prepping ahead of time, like, I know, 1 day or a week, at least they know that throughout the entire day, they must eat 4 proteins. I mean, that's the only way that I can explain it. I don't know if someone else can break it up, even further.
In the recipes, though, it has like a cup of this, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Question: all the recipes are they so different that like people have to buy tons and tons of ingredients?
No.
You are the best.
Because I hate food shopping, so I was, I wasn't trying to. Mm-hmm.
Good stuff, man.
My thing was muted. Sorry, I started to.
This is good feedback, though. Thanks.
No, this is great. I mean, I got to be honest. I didn't start advertising when we had to, which was Tuesday. But I know next month I'll be up on it. But this is amazing. I think it's going to help us meet new people. People are going to trust us because, we're spending time on them without expecting anything in return. And the bottom line is that they're going to come over to our page, made from Instagram, from like pages. I know some of you have like pages. So, so I think it'll be good to see how it goes. Right?
Yeah.
So you to make the video for the prepping or
I'll do it.
Yeah. Oh, you good girl.
Because I have what is it? Measuring cups. People have measuring cups, right? I'll use my hand.
Yeah. I'm so excited. I really am. I had way too many people the last 3 days I was trying to hit Success Club. They're like, "Oh, is this free? Like, do you have anything free?" I didn't respond, but now I'm going to let them know about this.
I would just add them. So should we do a group page or an event page? A group page, right?
Let's do a group page, like a challenge group. All I'm trying to say is everybody wants free stuff, and I didn't have time for it the last 3 days trying to hit the Success Club. I'm just saying.
No, it's true.
Because we wanted free stuff.
So now you can go back to them and be like, hey, I got something for you. Right? So, and I think that also, let's keep in mind, ladies, that if you are putting some people in the free eating group, just pay attention to them, give them some loving, so that when you are ready to, reach out to them and ask them to join, continue on with you on this journey, they're like, who are you? Like, you never even commented on my thing. You know what I mean? So make sure that you're loving on them so that they can come back and say, yeah, you were there every single day. You care about my progress, so that it doesn't seem like you just want them for that challenge back. Because
this is definitely, like, if you haven't learned this by now, but challenge groups are the foundation of all of this. And we're basically giving them a sneak peek of like what our groups are in like 5 short days. So this is like our time to be on our best behavior, to be on point, to be like, this is your interview. Like you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah.
Impression.
Oh, I was going to add, this is like related or unrelated. I don't know. A good post for today, it's 3 months till the new year. Exactly. So if you fast forward 3 months, I mean, you could use it to advertise this, if you stuck with eating, in 3 months, maybe you won't, or whatever you want to do. But I posted a transformation with the thing that says 3 months from now, you'll thank yourself. I can send it if you guys want it. I feel like it's going to be effective.
Yes. Can you actually post, I'm trying to think, can you post, or like maybe put it in a Word document, like the invitation you use for the free clean eating group, and put it in Team Admin so that we all have access to it every month?
Okay, I'm gonna change it because mine is funny. Mine isn't like serious. It's at the end. It says no strings attached, like in sync. So I'm gonna take that out and I'm gonna share it with you guys.
What do you mean? Just put sample 1 and a Rosa style.
I'm taking the style.
Right? And then I could put it.
I was muted. I was unmuted.
I don't think I'm funny.
You know who In Sync is?
What?
You know who In Sync is?
Don't be rude.
Right. Ew.
She doesn't know.
Yes, I do.
Who is it?
What do you mean? It's a group. Right? Is that who you're talking about?
Rosa, sample 1, and then put basic wishes. No, I'm just kidding.
She's so rude.
Oh, this is being recorded. Oh, okay. I'm going to stop.
Is there any way I could delete that?
Yeah, our team is going to be elite. We're going to be star something. God is going to be like star 15 star. And then somebody's going to find this and be like, what? That's ratchet.
How did they get there?
Right. Right.
Actually, I'm going to share a video. 2 things. When you have time this weekend, if you guys can really watch these 2 things one of them I already posted.
Wait. Rewind to that. Cuando what? When we have what?
Moment this weekend.
When is that?
You better find some time.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, you putting in your resignation, so you're going to have time. Right?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So listen, seriously, on a serious note, 2 things. I watched this yesterday as part of my PD. It was from 2014 summit. The objection, it's how to deal with the objections. Oh my God, it was so on point. It's like 40 minutes, but it's worth the 40 minutes for sure. I mean, a lot of the things you guys are going to be like, all right, Gabby has said this to us before. She's mentioned this during her interview phase, because you got to be providing value. But there were some things that I got out of it that I'm like, yes, like I'm going to start using that. So it was really on point. And then the other thing is I'm going to share the elite presentation. There was a 15-star diamond spoke to us today. I sent you guys a picture of the invitation that I received from corporate, that we are on the top 150 teams from the Northeast. And so they put us in a push to diamond group, and they're gonna have, I think it's either every week or every other week, they're gonna have, coaches that have hit elite give us some pointers. This one was Alyssa Shoemaker, and she is a 15-star diamond. Her first year, she made elite. She was around this time, not last year, but the year prior. She was a 1-star diamond, and her team finished 5-star elite that year. So we're a 3-star diamond team right now. So if she made it with 1 diamond, there's no way that we can't make this. That's one thing. The other thing is, and then from last year, she was a 8-star diamond around this time, and they finished at a 15-star. So she gave some really great tips in the video, and I want you guys to watch it when you have some time this weekend. Just some great advice so that we can start incorporating that kind of stuff. All right?
Gabby, you say you're going to post it, or is posted already?
One of them is posted. I posted it yesterday. The other one I'll post today.
All right, great. Thank you.
Adding, if you're trying to talk, you're muted.
No, I wasn't. I was reading. I'm sorry. Did I miss something in the chat? There's a lot of messages.
It's not for you.
Ew. She's so rude. She's not invited to our next call.
Right, please.
Rosa,
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
You did awesome. Seriously.
That's my baby.
Awesome. Anyone have any questions for Rosa or suggestions or?
Oh, and then I'll ask I'm not muted. I'll ask in either tomorrow or Saturday who wants to be added, into the group, who's gonna have people. But advertise, we need people. I have 3.
So I just have a comment. Do you think that when you're doing the portion control with the hand measurements or the cups, we should also reference the containers to make have people curious on, like, what are you talking about containers, or just intrigued on what are we referring to, like the containers of the 21-day fix?
Oh, I like that. Maybe
That's a way of them getting interested in the challenge pack.
I like that.
That's on sale now.
Yes. Maybe what you could do is, like, when you're gonna make a video about the prep, maybe what you could do is, like, you put measure your show them your fruits inside of your, you know what I'm saying, of the content, whatever. Girl, find a way.
I'll figure it out. I also have the insulated bag, so I might put it there. The one that comes with the challenge pack this month. So, advertisement for people to be like, yeah, I want that. I want to carry that to work.
Cool.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
You did awesome, girl. I love it. I can't wait.
I have a question real quick. Are the coaches also following the 5 days?
We should.
I'm going to try to do it.
But I need that shopping list like today.
All right.
Oh, girl, you're too high maintenance, my dear.
Yes, she is. Yes, she
oh,
is.
my Lord.
She gotta be your sister. Is that like a sorority sister thing?
Oh,
No, because, listen, I'm not high maintenance like that. What? I love to food shop.
I can barely clean my house. I know I'm high maintenance.
Oh, yeah, that's true. How are we going to measure my sancocho?
In my mouth. That's how I'll measure it.
This is great, though. It's really creative, and I'm really excited as well because I need it for myself. So
it's quality, and you know how I am. It's a quality 5 days, and I love it. So thoughtful, like just very thoroughly thought out. I love it.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I guess that's it, right, friends? Good night, everybody.
Good night. Thank you.
Good night. Thank you.
That was blunt. This is it, right? Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Anna needs quality time.
I do.
I see.
Some of those cupcakes.
Me estoy hartando
Oh
pollo
man,
ahora.
those things were off the hook. I want
Really?
another 4.
Right, Jorge
Yeah.
said he needs some too.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
but they have to be clean eating cupcakes, fat free.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Thank you.
Not in my book.
Oye, his chicho needs them.
Who?
Jorge said his chichos need the.
Oh.
Bye.
Next time. Good night, guys.
Bye.
Vamos.